the streaming and the recording.
I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just go ahead now, should we?
No, we're recording and we're
We're
streaming.
recording, good. We're working. I would ask you to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Excuse me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we need to approve claims.
I did not get the payroll on there because it's been moved up a day, so she didn't get it done, so you can just cross that one off.
All right.
We'll do it Monday.
Okay.
Payroll, I did, yeah. Figure. Wheel tax.
Would entertain a motion concerning the claims.
I'll make the move that we approve the claims as presented.
I'll second.
Okay, so I have a motion and a second to approve the claims as presented. And call for a vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Now, do you want to do the election of officers?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay.
I would like to entertain a motion for president for 2026.
I'll move that we retain Bill Brown as chairman.
I'll second.
All in favor? Do I have any other nominations? Okay. Being none, then we will vote on the Bill Brown being as president. Go ahead and vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you. And with that, we're down to the 2026 meeting dates, and thank you, gentlemen, for that election. And as I've said many times, this is not something that I regard as sitting in the middle seat here as something that I need to do forever or for the duration of my term. But I do appreciate doing it one more year here. Is there anything we need to look at or discuss on this commissioner's meeting schedule? Did we? Okay.
We kept them at the 1st and the 3rd at 9 o'clock. And there's only one that's close to the holiday, so it'll be Tuesday after the holiday was September 8th.
Okay.
Tuesday after the holiday.
Do we need to make a motion to approve? I'll make a motion that we accept and approve the 2026 meeting dates.
I'll second that.
Okay. I have a motion and a second to approve the 2026 Commissioner meeting schedule as written. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Is there anything else to come before the board? Yes.
Our insurance man was in yesterday and he brought in an environmental site pollution form that's exactly as it was last year. So he asked me to sign it because I had signed the last year's.
Okay.
I just want you to know that I signed it.
Okay, and that's an environmental thing for what?
Site pollution is just, he said it's just a commentary. Just something that needs to be in the file.
Okay.
So, but I did check and all the answers are the same, everything.
Okay. Well, I don't want any empty files around here, so
No,
let's
I don't
keep them
either.
full.
My insurance file keeps getting bigger and bigger. But I do have a couple things unless somebody else has something out here.
Okay.
I have these claims that came in yesterday. Everybody, and I'm gonna bring up the 2 holidays too.
You're gonna bring up what?
The 2 holidays that you guys approved.
Okay.
It's not just approving another holiday. I mean, you took 4 hours from last week and 4 hours from this week for people to get their year-end things done.
Excuse
And I'm
me.
not saying that, I didn't call you, Bill, to change your mind or anything. I just wanted to know where you got the information and was it considered a holiday or, because on my note says you're just closing the courthouse.
We decided it was a holiday, right?
Right, you did. But it's more than that. The state was open. So whoever told you that they were closed, they were not.
I think the misunderstanding on that came with that lots of the federal offices were closed. Trump closed bunches of the federal offices, but he, of course, doesn't have anything to say about the state offices.
Right. But we did that holiday schedule pertaining to the state holiday. But I wasn't contacted at all. I know Warren wasn't
I was not.
contacted at all.
I know.
After
And
the
so, I know it was another department head, and you told me who it was, but she is not your secretary. I am, and I know what I did. So, I'm just going to throw it out there because I've been getting the guff. Everybody keeps calling. Well, I just lost a holiday or a vacation day. I just lost a vacation day
How would anybody lose a vacation day?
because they had vacation scheduled for tomorrow, and now you gave them a holiday, so they think they lost it. But that's where I'm coming from. I would like for you guys to let me send something out to the department heads, and if they know that their person took a holiday or a vacation day on the 24th or the 31st, then to let us know, HR know.
It's not a full day, though.
No, it's not, but it doesn't matter. It's still 4 hours of vacation. And they have banked on that. So they're feeling that they lost their vacation day because you gave them a different day. So I would like to see that they can carry those over till 2026. I know it might hurt somebody like the EMA and the Sheriff's Department. I don't know that but it wasn't budgeted. There's a lot of things that go into that. And so I know, like Keith. Keith is on a vacation day today. So he should be able to have another 4 hours next year. That's how I feel. You can't roll them over, and a lot of people do that at the end of the year. They take them so they don't lose them.
Uh-huh.
But they feel like they've lost them. So it's your
I don't buy
call.
that at all. I mean, I don't. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, it's your call, and I like I said, I did not call to try to talk you out of it like the rumor mill is going around. And I'm just saying, I just wanted to know why you did it. But I know the state was open because Sharon went down to the state on Christmas Eve. So now I can, I mean, I tried my best to explain it to these department heads. Or really, it wasn't the department heads that called, it was employees. So,
Well, I want to start going down on this because there's several points there. One, I didn't call Lauren because I'm glad to see that he is doing much better today than he was the last meeting. I thought, I was concerned about Lauren after the last meeting, and I thought he doesn't need any more stress or controversy or anything like that right now. If there had been a difference of opinion between Scott and I, and if I'd have felt like that this was something that we needed a tiebreaker, I certainly would have called Lauren and asked him to jump in on it. And if I was in error on that, then I apologize to Lauren, because that's the only one I feel like I need to apologize to. But Scott and I talked about it, and Scott called the courts, because before when we had snow or something and we've had to close the courthouse, I've had difficulties because of court schedule. But they already had not scheduled on either of these dates, so there wasn't any problem there. Of course, what we granted was a 4-hour twice. So it's not 2 days, it's 1 day in essence. And everybody should be able to take that extra day whenever they'd like. I don't understand. I guess to me this, I lost a day here because we gave 4 hours off, is really kind of akin to, there's people be unhappy if they got hung with a new rope, you know? I mean, there's always somebody that's complaining about something, so I don't quite.
well, I will take it as the auditor's office, it really hurt us, and it's still hurting me. I'll be working the rest of the day, and I'll be working tomorrow, just to get the year-end stuff done, because I've got deadlines I've got to do. And it's mainly settlement. Some of the settlement will have to wait till next week. But they are smaller items. But I guess my problem is you'd already set a holiday schedule according to the state schedule. And the person that told you is not your secretary. I am, and I wasn't even contacted. That's where I'm probably, I am complaining, but I'm over it. I just need to know whether you want them to be able to take another day or another 4 hours next year, or if you don't.
In other words, the question is carrying the 4 hours over
4 hours.
into next year from each of these 2 days. Yes.
I'm a little confused. It's not calendar to calendar that they get their vacation. It's their anniversary date.
Understood.
Okay, well, it's just the way you're making it sound, that they're using their vacation day and they can't carry it over to 26.
The ones that called me had to use their days.
Oh. They have, because they're,
Anniversary date is January 8th.
okay,
Some,
okay.
at least 2
That
out.
makes more
2 out of
sense.
the 3, yes.
Okay.
But if you don't want them to, that's fine. I just need to have something so I can tell them when they call, hey, you know, well, I'm sorry, but you did have a holiday, you're still off. I mean, one of them said just plain forget it, I don't want you to go to the commissioners, but the other 2 were upset. And
Well-
that's my job, is to bring things to you. I thought, if,
I'm ready to, I guess, hear the opinions of my colleagues here.
I kind of think if they had it scheduled as a vacation day, they should be able to keep it. That's somewhat my opinion.
somewhat your opinion, or that is
It
your
is my
opinion?
opinion,
Okay.
yeah, it is my opinion.
So I
If-
just have a clarification too, we keep talking about 4 hours. But it's not just 4 hours for everybody outside the courthouse.
I was talking about the people that called me.
I know,
And I'm
but I'm just
sorry,
saying,
I
I think
know.
this kind of impacts
It impacts you guys too.
us too, so I just want to make sure, because we're just talking
Which,
about.
those are the people that are, in Mike, and I think maybe Highway. It wasn't, they scheduled their, don't you schedule holiday pay and special?
Yes.
It's not in the budget.
Into our budgets, it's
Right.
figured on 14 holidays. And that adding those 2 extra holidays in that we have to pay our people costs roughly a little over $4,000 just for dispatch. And that, I don't know what it costs the sheriff and EMS, but I think overall it was pretty close to $30,000 for our 2026 budget. We're already gonna be short that much money.
Because highway, sheriff department, EMS,
Manner.
and, yeah, Manor, those employees that were scheduled or not scheduled, we have to give them holiday pay, and that is over an 8-hour, is that correct?
12 hours.
12 hours.
12-hour,
Well,
okay.
it depends on which department.
Depends on the department, if they have 12-hour shifts or 4-hour shifts or 8-hour shifts. Okay.
And we too, just to kind of back up what Beth's saying, we had people that had scheduled Christmas Eve as a vacation day
Mhm.
as well. I don't think any of them have called Beth and said anything.
No, I have not heard anything from your department.
Lauren?
Well,
Or
yeah,
any of those
I
departments.
wasn't aware of what was going on. Again, I was just a phone call away, but I just found out about it. I don't know when I saw an email or something on it, but that was after the fact. Maybe it was a text message. But I think, yeah, if these people, they're good employees, they need to be, with the misunderstanding and what's been done, they ought to be able to take that time, I think, into next year.
Okay, so I would entertain a motion from either of you on, the two, it's 8 hours. So how do you wanna?
Well, it could be 8 hours, it could be,
Depending upon what department they work.
12-hour day.
Yeah, that's,
Tell me why it'd be 12 hours for some.
Some work 12-hour shifts.
With 12 hours shifts.
so 6
Like
hours.
EMS would be 24 because they work 24-hour shifts.
Right, and then for 2 days, that would be 48, be 24.
That's right.
Or you can leave it as is. I don't care. I
And
just
I'm
want.
not even saying, so some of our people that may have took a vacation day, they can probably roll it on their own. I think the ones that I'm getting from her that we're concerned about are the ones that can't roll it. They were burning it because they had to use it or lose it. They're the ones that are the issue. Everybody else, we can give them their vacation day back and it's perfectly fine. It's just the ones that had to burn them, that's the question. So you're only gonna have a handful, if that many.
I think Beth said 2 of the 3, is that right? 2 of them?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, the third one said just forget it. She didn't want to be a hassle.
That would be the route with the least damage as far as financial.
Well, of course, I think probably Scott and I were thinking the same thing, is that we're not in any way cheating anybody out of any time or anything like that. Scott said something to me, I don't remember how you phrased it, but how does this work with everybody else? And I said, well, we'll have to give them the time, you know, and,
And I think I speak for everybody that we think it was a great gesture. We just need to figure out the back end of it and.
I appreciate that. Because all I've heard's the other side of it is,
I
No,
think it's a
think it
grand
was great
gesture
gesture.
too.
I think it was great.
But not knowing what to tell the employees that call me, they don't call you guys. They call me.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I was upset about. And upset that I didn't have, I mean, I could have worked, but you know, I deserve a holiday too.
Question.
yeah,
Okay, so you gave Wednesday and Friday off, right?
No.
Friday was already
It's
off.
already scheduled.
So you gave Wednesday, and that was 4 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this one, and tomorrow.
Okay, time out. You gave 4 hours to the courthouse employees, okay? So why wouldn't you give 4 hours to the other employees?
I'm still working that through because
Yeah, I get that that's not their shift, that you're paying the courthouse employees 4 hours. If you pay the other employees 12 hours or 24 hours, aren't all the courthouse employees gonna want
That's-
12 and 24
But
hours?
that's how it works for every holiday.
Yeah.
That's already happens.
That's
It's a holiday, not how a holiday hour.
No. But I don't understand, if you're giving one employee 4 hours and you're giving another.
Okay, so that's just like on Friday. That's an 8-hour day for us. But it's a 12-hour day for deputies and 24-hour day for an EMA.
EMS.
And EMS. Mhm.
So I mean, it doesn't matter really what the hours are.
It's written in the policy that way already, based upon the shifts.
And the 30,000 came, I believe, from Tracy, one of the council people. I think she said she figured it out or something. I did
She
not.
said roughly 30.
Yeah,
I know mine's a little over 4,000.
I did not,
She told me this morning 40.
so.
She doesn't want to figure it, she's guessing.
have you got this figured out, Scott? Because it's over my head.
Somewhat, you know, in the policy, depending upon which department you're in, you know, half a day, obviously 4 hours for the courthouse, but a true holiday is applicable to whichever department a person's in and how many hours that particular shift is. So, yeah, it will change with each particular department depending upon their daily normal shift. So the impact can be different per department.
If it's just going to affect the courthouse people, probably. Maybe a couple other places out, and not you guys. The ones I just said. I hate to go on record on this, but why don't you just tell me it stands as is.
I didn't get the last line.
It stands as is. That's just the way it is, and we'll go from there.
Well, the thing about it, I think some people are overlooking, those people who were scheduled to work are scheduled to work. You know, we've already taken into account, like everybody in the courthouse, we've already taken into account their 4-hour pay. That's already been budgeted.
I understand.
So that's not gonna be new money going out the door, because anybody that was already scheduled to work was scheduled to work. So that's not a new cost. The only cost per se is the people who are not scheduled to work, who got a holiday for Wednesday and Wednesday.
That's the people that took a vacation day were not scheduled to work.
Yes, and that's why I said that the people who scheduled a vacation day, in my opinion, should get that vacation day back. And as Tony said, the people who are not on the bubble of time, the use it or lose it folks, it's fine. They'll be able to shift it back with no problem at all. But the folks who were on that particular bubble, I think should be able to use that time still.
I just don't think you should take what was a good gesture in the beginning and make it a bad gesture by not giving those few bubble people their time back.
I concur.
Because again, I think it was all well-intentioned, go be with your family on the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, I don't know what the big splitting of hairs is, just let those few people that had their vacation time, just, they can get it back, and the other ones
Yeah.
just roll it in.
We don't want people to lose anything throughout this entire
The
process.
reason I brought it up is I can't make that decision, guys.
Agreed.
That's the only reason I brought it up. I mean, I think it was a good gesture
Yep.
too. And if I wasn't the county auditor with deadlines January 1 or January 31st, I'd be okay. But yeah, December 1st, a lot of them. I'd be okay.
But
It's okay.
every year, typically, if it happens to work on a Wednesday, almost every Wednesday afternoon at the end of the year, you're in here working. I know that. I've seen it. I guess, unless there's more discussion, I'd like to make a motion that those few folks that had scheduled a vacation day that were in that use it or lose it situation, that we allow them to keep those hours and utilize them in 2026.
I'll agree to that, I'll second it.
Okay. So I've got a motion and a second to carry those hours over. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Any discussion out here?
The use it or lose it ones, is that what you said?
Yeah, the folks that were
So I wrote down, I
in
thought
that,
maybe I wrote it.
in that bubble situation.
Okay.
All in favor of the motion, please say aye.
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 Thank you. Then I have these claims. Do you care if I get someone to do these this afternoon and then you approve them on Monday?
No.
Or if we can get them done on Tuesday, or Friday, I'm sorry, my days are mixed up. Friday, and then you approve them on Monday. And these are December claims.
Sure.
Can I have a motion on that?
I'll make a motion that we allow Beth to get the outstanding claims finished up this week, and we address those claims at the January 5th meeting.
I'll second.
They will be dated though, December 29th.
Right.
I'm gonna,
Okay, so I have a motion and a second concerning the claims there. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Excuse me, please say aye.
Aye?
Aye. You aye, didn't you, Scott?
Yes.
Motion passed. Is there anything else to come before the commissioners?
We have received the contract for Ted Johnson.
yes, they approved that at the last meeting.
Okay.
But this memorandum of understanding,
Yeah.
there was a couple.
No.
Huh?
It's a contract for attorney.
Oh,
It
that's
was on
different
the
than what
last
I'm looking
meeting,
at.
and
last
He brought that up.
I think I got this after the last meeting. Okay.
What is it, Lauren?
On my thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I had a phone call this morning.
Oh.
That something wasn't on the agenda, and it was about edit. Do you want edit for the chamber? And I told him it wasn't scheduled for today, this was year. Do you want that on the agenda on Monday, or are you done with that, or what?
Well, no, we're not done with it, because we told them that we were,
I know.
gonna carry it over, and discuss it more, and I think we inadvertently put the odious on Lauren there by saying, well, we gotta wait till Lauren's back to do this, and so it comes down to, gosh, Lauren's gotta make this decision, but, I can make my vote right now. Do you guys wanna put it on Monday? You wanna do it now? We should probably wait till Monday though,
I
shouldn't we?
did tell her it would be on Mondays if I get you guys to put it on.
Okay, so is that all right with both of you that we,
That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, so we'll put it on Monday.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Certainly wish all of you a happy new year. Hope you're all, don't get too happy on New Year's. And I hope you had a great Christmas. I know Angie and I did. And so with that, I would ask for a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.